Let's return to our top story now, and the PM will reduce the 2-metre social distancing rule to help pubs, restaurants and hairdressers reopen from the 4th of July. However, other businesses like indoor gyms have not yet been given the green light to reopen. The industry says being left in limbo is causing major financial uncertainty. One gym owner calling on the government to reassess its guidelines is the founder of Bannatyne Health Clubs, Duncan Bannatyne, who joins me now. Mr Bannatyne, good morning to you. Thanks very much for being with us. A disappointment for your sector yesterday.
It was a big disappointment, and what really annoys me is the fact that I wrote to 40 MPs who had one of my health clubs in their constituency and invited them to come round and spend a day with me or an hour with me, and I would show them what provisions we'd made to make our gyms safe and our health clubs safe. And of those 40 MPs, only one replied and came and looked round. So I don't know whether, and you wrote to the Culture Secretary supporting us. So we got 100% support from everybody who actually visited. So I don't know how they make that assessment and then kind of what to come around and have a look and see what we've done.
Well, we were told yesterday, weren't we, that it was all to do with the science, guided by the science, and that you come under the closer contact facilities, swimming pools, for example. Nail bars aren't opening, gyms aren't opening, health spas because of the potential health risks. What precautions do you say you have in place to avoid those risks?
For example, our biggest health club is 60,000 square feet. So if you're taking every second treadmill out behind and in front, there's 2 metres all the way around the treadmill that you're running on. So we're not in close proximity. But the scientists might think that everybody's jammed together in the gym because they haven't bothered to come look around our health clubs and anybody else's health clubs. And that's the important factor, is the fact that they haven't looked, they haven't actually bothered to come, and only one MP has came and looked around.
But it's an environment where people sweat, where they are physically exerting themselves, and that makes the risks higher. How do you deal with sanitising the equipment between every person who may or may not use some weights for, 3 minutes, for example?
We have staff to sanitise every piece of equipment that's used before an to use it. And we also recommend to the users that they actually sanitise it themselves. And we've got about 8 sanitising units in every gym, so plenty of space and plenty of units for them to use. And if they don't sanitise it, we'll do it. You should always sanitise the equipment yourself before you use it, is what we say anyway. Yeah,
so everyone needs to take their own personal responsibility as well. What about things like showers, changing facilities?
We don't have to open the showers and changing facilities. They can be left closed. And that's one of the things we can discuss with environmentalists, and virologists, rather, if they come round, have a look around and spend some time with us. They can remain closed, and we can tell our gym users that they can't use them.
You mentioned the Culture Secretary giving you his backing. Oliver Dowden tweeted yesterday saying that the hope is, the aspiration is to get you open by mid-July. How much communication have you had about that and what it might entail?
Zero communication, apart from his tweet, which was welcome. But apart from that, they've never been in touch. Of the 40 MPs that we wrote to, I think 4 replied. And that was just a standard reply, apart from one who came around and looked around.
And so in terms of all the measures that you've taken, this hasn't come about because of official guidance. These are you as a business doing what you think is necessary.
Yes, I think we've done everything necessary. And, we have a fantastic system. Everyone who uses our gym comes in and use a wristband to check in. And we can tell you how many people used and the names every time they use them. So we've got an amazing track and test system inbuilt into our clubs. All good gym operators have this. And we can tell you the name of the person that used the club between 4 and 5, their address, their email address, the phone number. We've got a better test and track system than the government has.
If the wait goes on and you can't reopen soon, what impact is it going to have on your business and on the sector as a whole?
Well, there's only so long that we can continue to make losses of £2.5 million a month. That's to pay the outstanding rent for our facilities. And then one day we run out of money, and then what happens? There's a big problem.
OK, Duncan Bannatyne, thanks very much indeed for talking to us this morning.